If you want to know what summer book releases I'm excited about, then stick around. Hey, what's going on, booktube on YouTube? I'm Tina and welcome to my channel. I make bookish videos for bookworms. And let me tell you guys, summer is almost here. You already know. But there are some books that I'm really excited about reading once they're released. Most of them are released in June and July. And I'm like totally hyped about it. So without further ado, let me share with you what these books are. Oh yeah, let me know what books you're excited about too as well in the comment section below. The first book I want to share with you is called The Best Lies by Saray Liu. This is a psychological thriller and I love psychological thrillers, like in case y'all didn't know. So Remy is our main character and she has her world turned upside down because her best friend killed her boyfriend. So this book is kind of told through different timelines, and we find out what happens as they happen during the timeline. Also, you know, of course the police are involved, but the question is, was it done by self-defense or was it because of something more sinister? I think it's something more sinister. I mean, it better be. The next book I want to share with you is called 5 Midnights. My homegirl Libri Labra put me onto it. Thank you, Libri Labra, Desiree. And I'm really excited about this book because you learn about El Cuco. And, you know, this book is about, you know, El Cuco, the myth of what the cuco actually is. If you were like me, you were scared of this cuco for part of your childhood. You know, it's kind of like, you know, if you don't do this, the cuco is gonna come and get you. You know, just traumatizing children. You know how that goes. I'm kidding, but you know. So this book takes place in modern day Puerto Rico. We have our characters Lupe and Javier, who are kind of like a power team where they can solve mysteries and stuff. So there is a whole string of these murders that are happening and they want to find out what's going on. So it's crazy because it's kind of like, is it El Cuco, the monster? Or is it an actual murderer? Even though it could be both. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. I can't wait to check that book out. The next book I want to share with you is called Evil Queen by Gina Showalter. This book is like so full of fantasy because you know what? Our characters, our favorite fairy tale characters, or maybe even not so favorite characters, are in this book, living in this world called Enchantia or Enchantia. I don't freaking know how to say this. Anyway, so you know what I mean. So anyway, they're all living in this world and our main character is named Everly, and Everly was raised in the mortal world, in the regular world, the real world to some of us. And the crazy things start happening where she starts to discover that she's not even a mortal. She's actually a character from a fairy tale. She starts to manifest these powers to communicate with mirrors, bro. Mirrors. Like, this crazy. So you already know who that is. Evil Queen. I'm excited to read this one. It sounds crazy. The next book I want to share with you is called Keep This to Yourself by Tom Ryan. And there's like this whole string of murders in the town where he's from. These murders are by someone they call the catalog killer. So what the catalog killer would do is he will go and he will start killing people and then he like disappears without a trace. Our main character, his name is Mac. And you know, everybody's trying to put the terrible things, the terrible murders behind them, but it's hard to do it because Mac, you know, his best friend was the last person that got murdered by this psychopath. I mean, like, how could you really put that behind you so easily? Especially once you start finding these cryptic messages that your friend had left behind. So now that kind of jump starts Max, you know, wanting to really investigate what happened and who actually killed him. You know, because this killer, nobody could find him. So I'm interested and I'm excited to learn what happens in this story. The next book I want to share with you is Girl Squad. Yes. And it's pretty much about our main character. Her name is Cal, and Cal's mother ends up being murdered, and nobody ended up finding out who the killer was. Sound familiar? But the thing that happens is that our main character, Cal, her best friend, and some other people, they end up, you know, this girl clique, they end up getting together and trying to figure out who actually killed their mother. I read that this is a story of betrayal, of friendship, of enlightenment, all that good stuff. So, I mean, it sounds pretty interesting, and even the cover looks pretty cute. So, yeah, I'm excited to read that. And sorry, my phone is going off. Let me ask you a question. Are any of these books interesting to you? Are any of these books exciting to you? Let me know in the comment section below. And if they're not, let me know what books you are excited about. Maybe I'll get excited about it too and I'll buy it. Who knows? Anyway, guys, if this is your first time coming to my channel, please consider clicking the subscribe button if you enjoyed my video. So I will catch you on our next video. Take care.